and welcome back for more action from the final table of this week's G2Poker TV tournament. Steve has just made a noble exit in 8th, leaving us with these 7 vying for the top prize. Gobbling up all the chips, Pufferfish's stack has ballooned to over 400,000, putting him a good 100 grand ahead of Lolushov and Asplevin. Donkja, Giannis and Last Today aren't short of rations yet, but Azor Ahai's meagre stack may not last him much longer. So Steve, is it upsetting now your little square's gone?
Yeah, it's just having it all dragged up again. It's weird, I'm more upset to go out with money than you are to just go out last in the whole tournament.
Yeah, of course.
At least you got to eat
because you put in the time and the effort.
You got to eat chippy in bed.
I got to eat chippy in bed.
I had to sit and watch Championship playoff.
Core, I ate a massive piece of cod. I dread to think how many calories that had in it.
Lovely story. We've got a shove from Azor Ahai. He did like a shove. He was a bit of a survivor, that guy.
I'm a survivor.
A creative call from 8-9 suited.
Okay.
Not with the singing again. Certain amount of decorum. There's people playing for hundreds of euros here.
3, 5, 7.
So just
the gonna help.
Just the queen.
There's
now
the
queen.
Azor Ahai
Does it again.
Laughing. Stays in the game. Up to 164.
Can't get rid of him. He's like a Veruca.
So we are still 7-handed at this table. Shall I rub a little bit of salt in the wound and tell you how much 7th place gets, Steve?
Please do.
126 euros.
All right, how much did you get?
About 80, I think.
Oh, last week, the week before.
2 weeks ago. I think I got about the same as you. There must have been more players.
Here we go. This is all action. Ace Jack called by Ace Queen. Not the worst move in the world. Who's made the dreadful push? Last Today is on 10-3. Not looking too clever there.
Let's see it. Well, only needs to hit 10.
It's good to have 2 random cards though. Yeah, he's got live cards, which is the main thing.
Live cards. Does that mean?
Yeah, as I said, yeah, live cards.
Yeah, but that 10 and 3 is not helping. That Ace Jack is ahead. Giannis takes down a part. Last Today is out of here in 7th for 126 euros. Pufferfish has lost a little bit there, but is still doing pretty well. Giannis up to 187k then. Lolushov has increased their stack by now.
I didn't like him at all. He was sat to my left and, as his name suggests, was happy to shove it all in quite frequently.
Yeah, well, I like that.
Which you can't really, it's hard to play against. You know, even with like an ace rag,
though, surely.
It's hard to call. Oh yeah, he knew what he was doing. I mean,
well, he's
it works.
We're often talking about him. He's often here each week, so
yeah,
he can't be that bad.
Bragging that he'd had a 4th place. No, he plays an aggressive style. You know, it works every time to the last time. I think he calls this. I think
Are they threes for Giannis? I can't.
I was still watching at this stage just through gritted teeth. I think he makes the call.
You stayed there just watching.
That is a bad call.
Threes. Well, it's got 2 overcards.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that, does he?
Doesn't know that, yeah.
And by all means, shove with 9-10. I'll make a big raise with 9-10. You don't be calling.
Queen 7, Queen. There is an 8.
He's got all sorts out there.
45% though.
Yeah, he had all kinds of outs, but didn't get there.
Didn't quite make it.
I think he got into quite a slanging match with Giannis at this stage.
Giannis takes down that pot. It's a big pot for 321,000. Puts him in the chip lead.
Luckily, what we don't see here is the chat box because.
Oh, I wish we could see the chat box.
Many people asking, "Where's Laura?" Sweden.
Aww.
How do I know?
It's nice to know you care.
Yeah, it's nice.
I did get to the table a little bit late, I have to say.
Oh, you left
I
very
was
early.
driving from Stansted Airport to my house.
You say.
So I say.
Well, look at you. It's just all showbiz.
It wasn't showbiz, actually. I was driving from Stansted Airport to my house. How showbiz is that?
It's an airport. You've been somewhere.
It's the worst airport.
Doing some voiceovers in Sweden. Leave it there.
I was on holiday.
Who goes to Sweden holiday?
I just felt like it.
It's like here at Wembley.
It's actually beautiful. It was better weather there than it was here.
Anyway, back to the poker tournament we're commentating
back to the poker tournament. Maybe we have some Swedish players, I don't know.
Why are the jacks just flat called? Why isn't he raised?
I don't know. Let's ask him. Donger.
That was a shocking play. No, he's going to be scared of the ace.
Well, it's a bet 20,000.
Well, he shouldn't be that scared of it, because the other guy would surely have raised had he had the ace.
Calls.
Makes the call.
Asplavin not looking in great shape. Let's see the turn. It's a 3. It is a spade. It gives him the flush draw.
He could have avoided all this by just stealing the blinds.
Check.
Then again, if he takes a big pot.
A check behind.
Can you
Another
bear the
spade.
tension?
Let's see another spade, and this will teach Dongra his lesson.
Jack of spades would be the dream card. Oh, you're kidding me! I swear I didn't even watch this.
That's nuts!
That is vile.
My word.
I honestly
If you're
didn't watch this
Donkra,
live.
you've got to be scared of 4 spades, though. Come on. He's checked it.
Is he checking to?
Asplavin's got to
Checking
make
to
a bet
raise?
here.
Well,
32k.
He's just got a call, hasn't he?
I don't know. I think I'd have to fold. I know you've got 3 calls at.
Right, this is an example of what happens when you don't just make a normal raise to start with.
That really has taught Dongra.
You've
the
lost
lesson
70,000
there.
chips when you could have just taken down the blinds.
Waited for 5 cards
Six-handed, a pair
to
of jacks
go.
in the small blind. What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Waited for 5 cards to go out and hits the flush on the river
Did he
card.
just think he was being clever? Does he think someone's going to re-raise him? Donk by name, but you know he's on the final table. He must be doing something right.
Azor Ahai.
Still in there.
Lolushov decides to fold this time. Giannis with a hand here. Let's see a raise. All in,
That's,
209k.
perfectly acceptable.
Donkra is going to call.
Donk is probably steaming from his last
Yeah,
error.
massively on tilt. Leaves 21,000 behind.
And now we're off to see a flop where one player has overcards and another has a made pair. Wish there was an easy way of saying that. Hits the queen in the window.
There we go.
And then the 5.
Oh, and Dongra's got this.
Boom. That was a kick in the face. You had it, then you didn't have it.
So Dongra hits the set.
Man down.
Massive pot.
Go on, rub it in. What does Giannis take away for 6th place?
6th place for Giannis is €168. Giannis was our chip leader just not too long ago.
So I could have just.
Now Dongra, who was very short stacked, is now our new chip leader.
I could have just folded and taken that much money if I'd have just walked away.
You'd have just shut your computer. But then
That's
we
not how you
wouldn't
play
be
it, is
able
it?
to talk about your exit hand.
Here we go. Lolushev's finally got a made hand. The thing about this guy shoving so much is, will people believe him when he's got the aces?
That's the thing. It's a bit like Gus Hansen used to
Table
play.
image, it's all about, isn't it?
Did you ever read Gus Hansen's book?
I don't
He
read.
used to play every hand. Then I don't think he
The book he wrote on the Australian Open,
Yeah.
where he won it hand by hand.
Yeah.
How do you know he was going to win it? Or do you think he wrote a book for every tournament he played in?
Yeah.
just scrap that
Maybe.
one. Scrap
I
that
don't
one. Got out in an hour.
Yeah. Scrap that.
Must have taken him years.
At a tournament I worked at over a year ago, he walked in holding a banana in one hand and a Bible in the other. Everyone was like, why is Gus Hansen
That's to unsettle his opponents.
holding a Bible? We got
Meanwhile,
aces here.
back at the G2 Poker series, Donkajer's going Noah with King Jack, is he?
I'd like to think not, but maybe he's feeling a bit, you know.
Well, the thing is that, because as I was saying,
he's won all those chips. He's feeling like you did.
Lolushev's table image is just loose.
And also he's feeling like, you know, I've won loads of chips in the last few hands. I'm chip leader.
Yeah, he's actually trying to play poker. He's just chosen a terrible time to do it. What? Was he kind of committed to that?
Oh my days.
That's a mess.
Maybe that's why.
Just the 3% chance then.
Oh my word. Car
And the
crash.
lock. Well, yeah, Lolushev's prior play has had a big part in that.
Lolushev now, our chip leader is changing every single hand at this final table. Lolushev now a big chip leader with 581.
Well, what you don't want is the maniac at the table with all the chips.
Yeah, and now we have it.
Donkajer, how are you still here? We've seen him play 2 shocking hands.
Lolushev 10-9 suited. It's going to be
he
a
loves
raise.
that.
Come on. 40k min raise.
Loves a suited connect. He's happy to call off half his chips with 10-9 suited. He may as well raise with them. Donkajer getting out the way for now. I suggest you go and have a long, hard think about things. More suited connectors.
It's a call. Suited connectors.
These are your what you call
versus suited
pretty
connectors.
hands.
Pretty hands. Pretty hands. They're pretty if they've got pictures.
Your boy Negreanu likes a suited connector, doesn't he?
He does. My boy.
Oh, somebody's boy. Who knows? Private life is his own.
I did dance with him a while ago.
Lovely stuff. God, it's just such showbiz. Where was that?
At the poker party.
Oh, I don't get invited anymore. I used to be kind of a big
I wonder,
deal.
what did you do, Steve?
I don't know. I used to run this show. I will be back. Watch this space. Hilly the Fish is coming back.
He's making a comeback, folks.
Coming to a home near you.
Hilly's home games.
God knows. Never again. That's what you could do. Do you want to join me on Hilly's home
Yeah,
games?
that would be so much fun.
We need a bit of glamour in Carlisle.
Glamour, or you mean
No,
equity?
Not glamour as in your other.
Or you
line
mean
of
money
work.
that you can take?
Anyway, not glamour in the page 3 sense.
What are you trying to say? You're just digging a hole.
Ace-8 against Jack-9.
Back to the poker.
Now 5-handed. We're in decent money now, aren't we?
Azor Ahai was very short stack coming to the final show, but he's done very well, in fact, to make it to the last 5.
Look at this again. He loves a random call.
Well, again, it's 2 live cards.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He loves to gamble, old lolly shove. I could see him winning this.
Well, funnily enough, it is poker. It is a gambler's game, and he hits a jack.
He does.
68% here to win.
No, not with a
No,
flush.
straight.
Flush.
Flush.
Keep
There
up.
was both.
There's everything out there.
There was 10 jack, queen, king, ace, and a flush.
Straight, flush straight. Straight flush house.
What's it? Nice hand.
It was, one pair against a flush.
Amazing how one card brought so much there. 5 down and 5 to go at our final table, which leaves us just enough time to take 5 ourselves. See you for the finale after the break.